Imagine you're floating in space. The view is breathtaking, but one wrong move and you could fall. Not just fall to the ground, but fall into some of the most terrifying and deadly places in the entire universe. Forget about a quick, painless end. We're talking about places that would stretch you, crush you, freeze you, or burn you in ways you can't even imagine. Today, we're counting down the absolute deadliest places you could ever fall into in space. So buckle up, because this is going to be a wild ride. First up, a classic cosmic monster, a black hole. But not just any black hole. Let's talk about falling into a stellar mass black hole, one that's maybe a few times the mass of our sun. As you approach the event horizon, at the point of no return, something bizarre happens. It's called spaghettification. The black hole-esque gravity is so much stronger at your feet than at your head that it would stretch your body like a piece of spaghetti. You'd be pulled into a long, thin stream of atoms before you even cross the boundary. It's a gruesome one-way trip into nothingness. You wouldn't just die, you'd be completely unmade. But what if you could survive the fall into a black hole? Let's say you chose a supermassive one instead. The tidal forces are gentler, so you might cross the event horizon in one piece. Sounds better, right? Wrong. Once inside, all paths lead to one place, the singularity. A point of infinite density where all the mass is crushed into an infinitesimally small space. The laws of physics as we know them break down completely. What happens there? We have no idea. You would be crushed out of existence in a place beyond human comprehension. It's the ultimate unknown, and arguably the ultimate cosmic horror. Next on our deadly destination list is a magnetar. These are a type of neutron star, the incredibly dense remnants of a massive star's explosion. But magnetars are special. They have the most powerful magnetic fields in the known universe, quadrillions of times stronger than Earth's. If you were to fall towards one, even from thousands of miles away, the magnetic field would wreak havoc on your body. The atoms in your cells would be distorted and stretched into thin cigar shapes. Your nervous system would be fried. You would literally be torn apart at the atomic level by an invisible force long before you even got close to the surface. There's no shield, no protection. It's a death by magnetism that is both swift and total. Let's move on to something that looks a little more familiar, but is just as deadly, a gas giant, like Jupiter. From a distance, it's a beautiful, swirling marble of color. But falling into it would be a nightmare. First, you'd plummet through its upper atmosphere at thousands of miles per hour. The friction would heat your suit to unimaginable temperatures. As you go deeper, the pressure builds exponentially. You'd be crushed by a force equivalent to thousands of Earth atmospheres. And let's not forget the winds, which can reach over 400 miles per hour, creating storms larger than our entire planet. You'd be tossed around, burned, and then squeezed into oblivion. There's no solid surface to land on, just an endless descent into crushing pressure. What about a place that's the complete opposite? Let's consider falling into a nebula, one of those beautiful, colorful clouds of gas and dust where stars are born. It looks soft and ethereal, right? The reality is far grimmer. While nebulae look dense from far away, they are mostly vacuum, far emptier than any vacuum we can create on Earth. So you wouldn't suffocate in a cloud of gas. Instead, you'd face a slow, lonely death. You would freeze solid as your body heat radiates away into the near absolute zero temperatures of space. And you'd just keep drifting, a frozen statue in a silent, colorful graveyard for eternity. The beauty of the nebula would be the last thing you see as your life slowly fades away. Now for a truly exotic and terrifying destination, a quasar. Quasars are the intensely bright, active cores of distant galaxies powered by supermassive black holes feeding on enormous amounts of matter. They are the brightest objects in the universe. If you were falling into the accretion disk around the black hole, the swirling whirlpool of gas, and dust being pulled in, you'd be exposed to radiation so intense it would sterilize an entire planet. You'd be vaporized in an instant by a torrent of X-rays and other high-energy particles. It's like falling into the heart of a cosmic nuclear furnace. The light alone would blind you before the radiation tore your molecules apart. It's one of the fastest and most violent ends the cosmos has to offer. Let's not forget the supernova. A supernova is the cataclysmic explosion of a star. If you were unfortunate enough to be nearby when a star goes supernova, there's no escape. A wave of energy and matter, moving at a fraction of the speed of light, would wash over you. The sheer intensity of the light and radiation would be enough to instantly incinerate you. Following that, a shockwave of superheated gas and stellar debris would blast you apart. You wouldn't just fall into it, it would expand and consume you. It's an explosion so powerful it can outshine an entire galaxy for a short time. Being caught in one is like being at ground zero of a bomb a billion times more powerful than anything on Earth. How? About something a little less explosive, but just as final. Let's talk about rogue planets. These are planets that have been ejected from their star systems and now wander aimlessly through the dark, cold expanse of interstellar space. If you were to fall onto one, you'd find yourself in a world of perpetual darkness and unimaginable cold. With no star to warm it, its surface would be frozen solid, close to absolute zero. Any atmosphere it might have had would be frozen onto the ground. You'd freeze instantly upon impact, becoming a permanent, icy monument on a world lost between the stars, forever drifting in the void. Finally, perhaps the strangest and most unsettling place to fall into would be a white hole. A white hole is the theoretical opposite of a black hole. While nothing can escape a black hole, nothing can enter a white hole. They are cosmic fountains, spewing out matter and energy. So, what would happen if you tried to fall into one? You couldn't. It's like trying to walk up a waterfall. The force pushing out would be insurmountable. You would be repelled, possibly violently. But the paradox is, if you were somehow on the inside, you would be ejected. It's a place you can never reach, a cosmic dead end that violates our understanding of space and time. The sheer impossibility of it is what makes it so terrifying. From being stretched into spaghetti to being vaporized by radiation, the universe is filled with incredibly hostile environments. These places remind us that as beautiful as space is, it's also profoundly dangerous. It's a frontier that commands respect and caution. Which of these deadly destinations do you think is the most terrifying? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey into cosmic horror, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures into the unknown. Stay curious.